One of the enormous luxuries and enormous privileges of being an angel investor is you get to learn constantly. You have this privilege of having a front row seat to some incredible founders building some incredible things. So you're constantly learning everything from how to think about an investment through to how to support that investment and the founding team as they build. But I think the biggest one actually is the importance and the challenges of optimism. For lots of founders that I meet, I look at them and I can absolutely see how they build that billion-dollar company. I can get really excited about the journey that they're on, and knowing that the nature of this asset class is that most of them won't build that billion-dollar company. It's an outliers market and an outlier game. Having to train myself to be optimistic and realistic at the same time, which I would say is a work in progress. You can only really see the value, or often only see the value, many years after you first write the check. Before that, it's quite opaque that it's actually going to work. Optimism about what a market is going to grow into, optimism about a founder's ability to meet that market, optimism about customers' excitement about that product. I invest behind two theses, one being the automation of services, which has a couple of layers to it, and the other is a management team thesis. I have a view of a certain features of management teams that I think make them uniquely successful to build those outlier companies. And so in both of those categories, I find myself getting very optimistic about a particular founder's ability to scale with an organization, and then having to check my optimism against the reality of how difficult it is for someone to personally grow at the pace of one of these companies.